Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I'm going to do the last question from the multiple choice section, question 24 from the January 2026 Algebra 1 Regents exam. Basically, they've given us a geometric sequence. It says the first term is a -2 and the common ratio is a -3, and they want to know what the fourth term in the sequence is. So the reason I know it's a geometric sequence is it says common ratio, and common ratio means that it's geometric. Right now, there's a couple ways to do this. One is you can just actually count out 4 terms, and that's probably what I would do since there's only 4 terms. So 2, 3, 4. Now, all we have to do is we're just going to multiply each term by -3. So -2 times a -3 is going to be a +6. +6 times a -3 is going to be a -18. And then the -18 times a -3 is going to be a +54. So that's our answer. So that's straightforward. If you know that the common ratio just gets multiplied by the previous term to get the next term, that's all you have to do. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing. There is a formula on the reference sheet. Let me just go to that right here. And it says that A sub n, for a geometric sequence, you can find any term as long as you know the first term, the common ratio, and the term that you're looking for. So this is a formula that I'm going to use. And I'm going to use the calculator to do this. So I'm just going to go back to this, and then I'm going to say A1 is a -2. The common ratio is a -3, and we want the fourth term. So watch, I'm just going to grab the calculator now and just store those numbers and use that computation. So first thing, I'm going to take a -2 and I'm going to store that into the first term, the A1. So that's my A1 variable. And then I'm going to take a -3 and I'm going to store that into R, which is the common ratio. Oops, not K. I want that to be R. Press enter. And then I want to take 4 and store that into N, which represents the term, right? And then from here, I'm just going to use that formula. So it's just going to be A1 times R, not K, why do I keep saying it? R, and it's going to be raised to the N-1 power, N-1. Let me go double check. Make sure I got the formula right. So I go here, and yes, that's it. So now, all I'm going to do is press enter, and it tells me 54, which we already knew, but this formula is the formula for calculating any term. So basically that's it, guys. You can almost always use the calculator in some form. They've given us a formula, so all we have to do is plug in those values and then go. I like to store numbers because it's cleaner, especially when you have negative numbers. I just plug them into the variable and then I just type in the formula and let the calculator do the work. All right, I am going to stop and post this, and then I'm going to start on the constructor response section. All right.